Hello guys! In this video I'm going to tell what you should not include into your CV if you apply for work in UK. This video, as many video about job in UK, you can find in special playlist of my YouTube channel Job in UK. I will share this list in description. So when I came to UK, it was 1 year and a half. I definitely did not know how to write this CV, what I need to include into my CV. I browse different CV in internet, but now I understand that everything was wrong. Now I am career advisor in the UK. Only now I understand how it should look like for getting the job. So let's go in. And I would like to add these documents here. This is the list of items that you should not include into your CV. First of all, you in title on the top of your CV, you should not write CV. CV, you should write in the name of your documents here. The name of your document should to be your name, surname, and CV. For instance, Irina Yahelska, CV. So in such a way, your employer know what document he is looking on. Second, telephone number and email. Of course, you should include them because employee need to contact you. The phone number, if you apply for job in UK, can start with 07, not with +44. But of course, if you apply for company abroad, you should include +44, the telephone code of Great Britain. Email. Email should to be professional. If you have no email on Gmail, you should create it and use it for your CV. Your photo. No, don't include your photo into CV. I know that there are a lot of advice in internet, a lot of templates with photo, but in UK, you should not include your photo into the CV because the law consider it as a discrimination. The employee, first of all, would like to see your achievement, your skills, and what you did during your life, not how you look like. Full address. Don't include your full address. First of all, because of safety, you don't know who will be reading this CV. You should include the area where you're looking for the job. If you're looking for the job in region, in Oxfordshire, for instance, you should write Oxfordshire. If you're looking for job in your city, for instance, Bunbury, you should write just Bunbury, not street, not building, nothing like this. Day of birthday, also you should not include into CV because you can be discriminated by your age. Nationality. No, many Ukrainians write like I'm from Ukraine, I came for war. Nobody interested in this. This is also can be considered as discrimination. Visa status. If you is in UK according to your visa, you can tell this on the job interview if you will be asking for this question, but not into your CV. Nobody also interested if you married or not, how many children you have, your national insurance number. Of course, your national insurance number, they ask after interview when you will get offer for the job. Profile and skill. The main, I think the basic things that you need for your CV is your profile and skills, but you should not write profile. You should write just the main information about yourself. I will show you how to do it in the next video. Your skills, yeah, your skills, but it should to be relevant to your job, skills that would be really useful for your job position, and everything should to be with bullet point and shortly. Every job you have done, no, you should to list all your jobs that you have done during the last 10 years. Nobody is interested in what have you done 20 years ago. Some people ask me, if I did some work that's not the same that I apply for, should I include them or not? I will explain how you can do it in the next video. Voluntary work. Yes, you can include your voluntary work, especially if you have gaps in your employee. If you was looking for your children, it's a bit not very good to write just I was looking for my children, so that is why I was not working. But probably during this period you was volunteering, you did some useful for community. So you should write down what did you do for this period. For instance, you was volunteering for library, or you was volunteering for Ukrainian center, or something like this. It can be very useful. Okay, the next part of information. Exam pass with grades and computer soft packages. No, you should not include what exam you passed in your school or in your university. If you passed school exams, you should write GCSE, English and math includes, or you pass English exam, so you need to write what level you have. Entry 1, entry 2, entry 3, and so on. So they are not interested in what computer soft package you used. You can write down in list of your skills that you are good in IT skills, and probably just for work such as IT. If you is required to use certain program, you can write down this program. Salary note. Salary usually included into vacancy description, so you can see what kind of salary you're going to have. Also, don't ask about salary on your job interview. Reason for leaving. You should not include reason for leaving in your CV, but sometimes they ask you during the interview. If you was fired, if an employee asks you to leave the job, you should to present it in positive way. Like, yes, I did mistake, but I recognize my mistake and I try to avoid it in future. Interest. In Great Britain, we call it interest. In US, hobby. So if your interests are relevant to this job position, you should include it. If you write something, I'm walking with my dog, and you apply for manager position, it will not be relevant. But if you is like walk a dog and you apply for a dog walker position, of course, it would be interesting for your employee. Reference. You should write reference available on the request. Don't write the list of your past employee and their details, contact details. References are very important in UK. Many employees ask about reference. Many pubs, hotels don't require reference, but if you apply for certain job position, they ask you reference. So you can get them from your past employee. If you cannot get them from your manager, you can ask the company if you can get this reference from your colleagues. And if you did volunteer work, it can be also useful, and you can get your reference from volunteer work. For instance, when I just came to UK, I was a volunteer for museum, and I got many reference from this museum. That was very useful. Your CV can include as many pages as you like. No, of course, company spent looking on every CV just about 30 seconds. They look on your profile and your skills. They not interested in job that you did 20 years ago. So your CV should include no more than 2 pages. It should be simple and clean. Of course, for some management position, it can be like 3 pages. For academic jobs, 5 and 10 pages, because they must include the list of research works, research articles. But basically, in general, your CV should include just 2 pages. Okay, I hope you understand what you should not include. Now I show you how your CV should look like. This is how your CV should look like ideally. It should to be simple. It should to have bullet point. It should to be clean. Here on the top, your name and surname, the area where you're looking for the job, your professional email, Gmail, your telephone start with 07, profile, you cannot write profile, and they understand that this is profile. Skills with bullet points, everything very simple. Work history, dates, your position, the place where you used to work. Education and trainings, and additional information. You can include also your interest. In the UK, we call it interest in US hobbies, if they are relevant. Additional information, for instance, driving lessons, if you is required to drive during your work. When you're ready to start to work, ready to start immediately, for instance. So in such way, your CV will be looking professional and very clean. Hope this video was useful for you. In the next video, I'm going to tell you how you can fill the gaps or in your work history if you was not working, and I show you what is the most important in your CV. So if you have any question, and if you're interested in certain topics in UK job, you can write in comments and I will be happy to answer. Wish you good luck, success in your job search, and remember, if you is doing certain step, if you do something for finding the job, you will find it for sure. Good luck and see you in the next video.